y'all, it's Liz. I'm making my last video for the night. Steve's in there watching Idol with Wayne and them, so I don't really care for American Idol. But anyways, Steve and I just did this little short video on savings and credit card debt and stuff. Also, I wanted to say that I want to give a big thumbs up to all of these women who have been writing me about catching their significant other cheating on them. It's not a funny subject, but it just feels good to know that you women are really starting to take a stand now. You know, I had said this before. Love yourself first and everything else will fall into place, because I'm going to tell you something. When you start respecting and loving yourself, I'll be damned if a man's going to run over you. You know, it just ain't going to happen. You know, women, we have to tighten up and take a stand against these men who, I don't mean just boyfriends, I'm talking about husbands. You know, motherfuckers that's been married for, 15, 18 years. And all of a sudden they get a wild hair up their ass and they want to go sleep with Billy Joe or Bobby Joe or somebody. Somebody's Joe. You know. We don't have to put up with that. Granted, let's turn the tables. I've got, I know a couple of guys who caught their wives cheating. It's not always a man thing, and this goes for men and women. You know, kudos to you for standing up and saying, I'm not taking it anymore. You know, if you're asking your friend, your family member, you know, do you think he's cheating? When you ask that question, you already know the answer. Because when you're secure in your relationship, you don't really ask those questions. Is he cheating? But when you're asking, you know, hey, you know, my old man's been staying out all night long, you know, do you think that he's cheating? You don't have to ask. You already know. You know he's probably cheating. You know, so I've had several of my subbies write me and say, Liz, I caught him and I don't need his ass no more. But until I can actually move out, I'm going to milk this motherfucker for everything he's worth. And I say, yeah, hell yeah. You know, because if you don't milk his ass for everything that he's worth, that other bitch that he's sleeping with is going to be milking him. Yeah, that's how that shit works. I have one subby who said that her old man was charging shit on his credit card. Child, I don't even know how to respond to that. I can't even. I wish Steve would pull a motherfucking credit card out for some motherfucking stank ass hoe and think it's all good. No. You know, that's my wish factor. I wish that motherfucker would. You know, that shit, you know, I'm going to tell you right now, that dog won't hunt. Not here. No, sir, buddy. That motherfucking dog will not hunt. It's one thing for a man to get crazy and be wanting to, or a woman to be out there with somebody else besides their partner. And you know what I think is like, damn, with all the shit that's out there now, all the shit that you can actually get, much less die from, and they still out there, you know, swinging dicks left and right. No, hell. You know what, and I've always been told, Liz, you don't know what your man's doing. You're damn right I don't. But I have to, because me, I love myself and I respect myself. I'm going to tell you something. If I suspect something, I'm going to be on the prowl. I'm going to be out there looking. You know, and I always say, you look for trouble, you're going to find it. But goddamn it, if I'm looking for it, because I think he's cheating, and I find if I roll up on it and find him cheating, ain't enough room in Bay County for both of us. Somebody's got to go. You know, and I can guarantee you it's not going to be me. Because I was raised here in this damn little hick town. I ain't going no goddamn where. So, women, if you're sitting there and you're wondering, dang, he coming home late, I ain't seen his paycheck. Women, you guys need to be knowing what your man's bringing home. You need to know how much money he makes. You need to know, okay, he works 40 hours, but last week he worked 2 nights overtime. He stayed 3 extra hours each night. That's going to be on the paycheck. Because like Steve always tells me, you know what? If I'm messing around, I'm damn sure not going to tell you while I'm working late. Because he gets paid by the motherfucking hour. Okay? So, it's going to be on his paycheck. Now, if you're salaried, you got to do a little bit more digging if your man's salaried. But if he's hourly and that bitch tells you I'm working overtime, look at your husband or your old man's check. It will tell you if he's working overtime. And if I get the pay stub and motherfucker doesn't say OT on it, someone gonna get a beat down. A fucking beat down. Because I'll be like, where the fuck is my money? You know, where's my damn money? You worked 6 hours overtime, motherfucker. Where's my money? You know, then I might think, hey, maybe he fucking around. That's probably what I think later. But the first thing that's come out of my mouth is, where's my goddamn money? You know, you work 6 hours overtime, bitch. I want my money. You know, I sound like a motherfucking pimp, don't I? Like I'm pimping Steve. All right, but anyways. So, kudos to you guys for catching your better half cheating and leaving them. Because I'm going to tell you, it's not in all relationships, but most relationships, if they're caught cheating, they'll continue to cheat. And some people can change. You know, I've been dating him for 5 months and he cheated. Okay, he might can change. I've been married to this motherfucker for 20 years and he's cheating. And I'm going to forgive him. Guess what? He ain't going to change. That motherfucker's still going to think he's sliding. He can go out there and dip anytime he want to. You know? Women, know your men. Know what they're doing. You know? You hear the advertisement at night. It's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your kids are? Hey, it's 5 o'clock. Do you know where your man is at? Because if it gets past, 11 o'clock at night, and he ain't home, what's the deal? And he done got off like at 6, and it's 11. You ain't hanging out with your boys that long. So, I say, good for you. Love yourself first. Everything else will fall into place. Women, we have that instinct. We know when shit ain't right at home. We know when shit ain't right. But we want to ask because we want someone else to confirm it. Yeah, he's probably messing around. You don't really need that. Because I'm going to tell you, you ask me, hey, my man's not coming home at night. There's all these credit card charges. He had perfume on his collar. He had perfume in his drawers. You know. What happened? Oh, I zipped up and no, motherfucker. No. I've had that one said to me before. You know. How'd that get down there? I zipped up too quick. No, you were dipping on somebody's red day. That's what motherfucking happened, bitch. So, know the signs. If you have to ask somebody if they, hey, does it sound like my man's cheating? If you got to ask somebody, it's because you already know, yes, they are cheating. You got that feeling. Go ahead and follow it. Find out what the fuck's going on. Yes, if you look for trouble, you're bound to find it. But if you're looking for your man to be cheating, better to find it now than to stumble up on it like when they in your house up in your bed knocking boots. I'd rather the motherfucker be in the back seat of a car knocking boots than in my motherfucking house and in my bed where I lay my head at night. So, yeah. Anyways, just wanted to throw that out there at you guys and just say thank you to all my subbies who's writing me going, thank you, Liz. I stood up for myself and it's a better day. All right, y'all. Deuces. See you later.